Peace and blessings to all of God's children. I pray this finds you well and whatever you are confronted with. If you can, if it's possible, just try to take a deep breath. Remember whose you are and try to center yourself and give it to the Most High. Don't get on the phone. Go to the throne in prayer and praise your way through it. And I promise you, you're going to be blessed deeper in things than you realize. I want to talk to you today about Ethiopia, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Nag Hammadi libraries. Okay. Why I'm talking to you about Ethiopia? On the continent of Africa, you have 54 countries. Of all of those countries, Ethiopia is the only country that was never colonized. All the other 53 countries, the way we look at the map of Africa now, under that thing they did over in Germany, where, they went over there and cut up and divided up the country, European countries did. Well, Ethiopia is the only country that has never been colonized. Now, what does that mean here? It means that, and especially now with the information we have available to us, it shows the importance of the Ethiopian Bible, which is one of the oldest Bibles in the world. And not just for the pictures in there and different things, but it shows. Now, you got to understand, whenever a country or people are conquered, something is changed by men, because men want power and control. We see this now, very evident all around us and things. So we are talking about, and then there's different views and things that happen that hadn't been revealed, because an oppressor or any person that's seeking control over people, they're going to keep you dumb as possible. If somebody's not going to teach you right, they ain't going to treat you right. And they ain't going to treat you right if they ain't going to teach you right. So we in this back and forth. Now, the Dead Sea Scrolls. These were some scrolls that was discovered in some pots right off of the Dead Sea. And it was about the same group of people, they call them Gnostic Gospels. And John the Baptist, he was a Essene. See, he wasn't no Christian and understand. He was with a group of ascetic people or mystical people that lived out. They were self-sustaining. In order to join it, you had to give away everything that you had. You remember Christ told a young man, he said, well, if you don't know that, you give. Well, those were the Essenes. So see, that was the different groups, and that was the fabric of the culture at that time. Okay, now, the Nag Hammadi scriptures, same thing, except they found this in caves in Nag Hammadi, Egypt. But these texts they found, the ones by the Dead Sea, the one in the Ethiopian Bible, they are saying the same thing. Now, the reason why the Dead Sea Scrolls and the Nag Hammadi was hid up in pots, those people were persecuted, as I said, as powers take control. Listen, in ancient war, one of the first things after you conquer the people, kill all the men, and they would send the soldiers in to breed with the women to have children, because they knew once the women had the children, they will be enamored and they can be assimilated into the rulership of the powers that be. You follow me on that? So a lot of things we're talking about in a spiritual, no. This is just human beings, as we see today, represent and going for their self-interest. Men. And they did a lot of changes in different things and different scriptures. But now, go see, here's the thing. Whether you believe in God or not, there is justice in the universe. Call it karma, you reap what you sow, whatever it is. So, one of the ancient symbols is a serpent, a snake with his tail in his mouth, to represent 300. In other words, what goes around, comes around, is called a cipher. I'm going to cut this off right here. And I hope something was excited in your spirit. I pray that something, me out the way, the God, the highest in me spoke to the highest in you in some way or another. And I pray you have a great day and a great weekend. Peace and blessings.